So here we are. I'm not sure if this is going to work at all, but I thought I'd give it a shot. I'm going to get my dirt ready for getting my onions planted. What I have here is some 10-10-10 fertilizer and some rabbit droppings from my friends down the road. They have rabbits, so we get our rabbit droppings from them. So I'm going to start with a bucket of that. Throw in about a cup of this fertilizer, 10-10-10. Wrong cup, but that's all right. We'll make it work. Get it started. Maybe a little more. Okay. Rabbit droppings are the only droppings that you don't have to let compost for a long time. They're called cold manure. Chicken and cow are hot manure, and you have to let those compost before you put them on your garden, otherwise it'll burn your plants. But anyway, so we're going to get this all broken up. And sometimes you'll see me and sometimes you won't, because I'm not going to haul a camera around like some of these podcasters do, because I need both hands. So hopefully you'll see enough of this, and I'll just cut out the bad parts. See about that, okay? I get this all chopped up small. So. Okay. Now the next thing I have to do is screen my compost that I got from my compost pile, because there's sticks and clumps and all kinds of things in it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go dig some up. This stuff looks pretty good. I might not have to do too much screening. It was at the bottom of the compost, so it had already broken down considerably. Ooh, worms. We like worms. But I'm just gonna get any rocks and twigs and things out of here, because I like it pretty clean when I put it in my beds. And the little wormy, get in there. Yeah, we'll keep the worms. Worms are good. This stuff's pretty good. I might not have to do much screening. I like it. Break up the clods. That's cool. Okay. And I'm just dump this over here. Dump this aboard. My bucket cracked. It's sitting out in the sun, I think. Hey, buckets break down after a while in this sun from last year. I wonder if cat manure has to break down, because I smell cats. I think there's been one in this dirt. Willie, was that you? Not funny. Well, that's the way it is. There you have it. Lots of worms in this. That's a good thing. Get it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, good stuff. Now I'm going to mix this all in together. The rabbit droppings and the fertilizer, and compost. Compost dirt is not much compost. It's pretty well broken down. the bottom of this compost pile must be at least 2 years old. So plenty of time for that chicken manure to break down. Hold on a second, I got an interruption. Okay, let's try this again. You didn't know I was recording. And it looks like I'm a little crooked now. I moved everything around and tried to make it better, but I don't think I did. How's that? Well, I think that's a little better. Hope so anyway. Anyway, this is where I was. I was mixing up this stuff. Get all good mixed up before I top out my onion beds. So, let's see how this goes. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah. How many I can top with that? I can get 2 or 3 out of that, I think. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's going to come through on the camera, but they're doing controlled burns here in Arkansas. And the sky is filled with smoke. I know some people are sensitive to it. It doesn't really bother me. Sometimes it gives me a little scratchy throat, but not too bad. But thought I'd show you. I'm going to come over here to my beds that I'm going to put the onions in. So I'm going to do this one. Got to clear all the top off of it and the weeds and stuff. I'm going to do that one over there and that one over there, and I'm probably going to put some in that bed there. All raised beds this year. Nothing's going to be, and I have a cabbage that I'm about ready to take in. The cold weather didn't seem to affect it at all, but yeah, all the barrels that are containers are going to have onions in them, except for there's one that's got basil and maybe some zinnias. We'll see, but that's all for now. And the smoke. Check you later. So I topped off my little raised beds here just for my onions, and I got this one, and this one, and that one over there. Probably gonna do this one too. I just didn't do enough dirt to fill that one up. But I got all these other beds that I'm gonna have to fill up eventually. But whoops, behind the post there, you couldn't see. But all these are gonna have stuff in them. More onion beds. So I got 200 onion plants, so I gotta have plenty of places to put them. I don't think that one's deep enough for onions. I might just settle for flowers in that one, probably some zinnias or some marigolds. But that won't have onions, and that won't have onions. And then I've got a bunch of the grow bags that I don't have them out here yet. I'm going to have to get more dirt to fill those up, because this all these beds need about 3 or 4 more inches of fill in them. We'll just tidy up a little bit here and there. It'll get there. Very slow. Mikey got the mower fixed, which is good. My onions are sprouting up all over the yard, those wild onions. And, oh, they're kind of annoying. But anyway. Oh. Sun went away and it cooled right off. That's okay. That's probably all I'm going to do for today. Got more days and better weather coming, so we'll get there.
That's all for now.